For the first time since last year's war with Israel, Lebanon's leadership is confronting Hezbollah's military status head-on. At the presidential palace, President Joseph Aoun chaired a 6-hour cabinet session convened by Prime Minister Nawaf Salam that ended with a decision to empower the army to ensure that only state forces are armed. The move has drawn close international scrutiny.
Resistance to confront Israel is a matter related to Lebanon's charter that is discussed by consensus. Come, let us discuss a national security strategy and a defense strategy. National security goes beyond the issue of weapons because it takes into account Lebanon's strength, the accumulation of strength and the gathering of strength, the attempt to defend and confront the Israeli enemy. The strategy is not a timeline to disarm.
Qasim's remarks reinforced Hezbollah's stance. Disarmament is off the table without national consensus, and while Israeli attacks continue. But that position is under mounting pressure. The United States has reportedly tied Hezbollah's disarmament to a broader ceasefire deal, offering an end to Israeli strikes in exchange for the handover of group's arsenal. Tensions on the ground remain high.
In southern Lebanon, the peacekeepers of the UN Interim Force in Lebanon have observed continued Israeli Defense Forces military activities, including air attacks by fighter jets and drones, as well as direct firing from south of the Blue Line in Sector East. UNIFIL peacekeepers on Thursday detected 2 tunnels with 20 rockets inside, as well as another weapons cache containing rockets and fuses in Sector East. All of them were reported to the Lebanese army.
The Lebanese cabinet proposal calls for Israel's withdrawal from occupied posts and the transfer of all non-state weapons, including Hezbollah's, to the national army.
What we want is the Israel's withdrawal behind the internationally recognized borders and the release of hostages, the extension of the authority of the Lebanese state over all its territories, the withdrawal of the weapons of all armed groups, including Hezbollah, and their handover to the Lebanese army, and securing an amount of $1 billion annually for a period of 10 years.
The cabinet is expected to reconvene this week, but Hezbollah's stance remains firm and divisions among ministers persist. As diplomacy falters and border tensions rise, Lebanon stands at a critical crossroads. Nizar, Sadawi, TRT World.